What's up? It's your boy Bear the Beast, and I'm watching NBA 2K TV.
Up next, the Knicks taking on the Rockets. For the Knicks, they're on the road in a hostile arena. They know they can grab a win in this environment, and their chance to prove it starts now. Rockets, Knicks, just moments away right after this. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kevin, one of the great stories is Julius Randle becoming an all-star in New York. Randle said it's been a lot of hard work paying off. As a shooter, a passer, a leader, you name it, I've gotten to flip the script on my own reputation, while also helping with this larger thing we have going, changing the reputation of our entire franchise. Mission accomplished, Kevin.
Yep, he's big enough to handle it. His performance speaks loudly. Thank you, D.A. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Randle and Robinson make up the inside pair. Emmanuel quickly out there with Rose, and it's Barrett at the small forward. And for the Rockets, the backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Jae'Sean Tate out there with Christian Wood, and it's Matthews in at the 3 spot. And Greg, when it comes to load management, why do we see more of it now than when you play?
Well, for me, the science of sport has evolved, and it's not just the athlete. It's the technology and the science that goes into making a better athlete. That's why you're seeing load management far more acceptable to the masses now, understanding that this is about the long game.
Now, here is Robinson. Trying to get open is Randle. Robinson, that's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Wall with the drive. The shot's good.
You know, one of the things I like about Wall is he really takes on the defense, plays downhill. When he's driving inside, he is committed to scoring over the defense.
Now, here's quickly. Barrett finds Randle. And the shot is good.
Not much resistance from the defense. Easy play that time for him.
Wall against Rose. Lets it go from 11. Wall, no luck. And Randle has got the ball here for the New York Knicks. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. Looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being.
Rose with the block. Randle passes to Rose. Barrett kicks to Rose. Randle outside. And the pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by Wood.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Randle grabs the board. The Knicks have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Down low, Robinson. Chalk up 2 there. Robinson's got his second basket.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Wall against Rose. Now here's Wall. He's covered closely, and he banks in the layup.
You know, sometimes you see the edge to Wall's game come out in these situations. Tight defense inside, contact, and he just is determined not to be denied.
Now here's Rose. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. No good that time. Rockets trail by 4. Tate the pass to Wall. Now Green. It's tipped, and they're able to recover. For for the Houston Rockets. They come in off the loss to the Cavaliers in Cleveland. Quickly the pass to Rose. Back to Quickly. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Quickly's got his second bucket of the night.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Yeah, shots falling, off to a very good start offensively as a result.
Outside, Wall. Pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Drills it from outside.
You get open and Wall will find you. He's got one of the best assist averages in NBA history.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major or it could be just a slight tweak.
A new lineup here for Houston. And a new group in for the Knicks. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Evan Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Burks in for Derrick Rose. MP kicks to Fournier. Floats it up for MP.
Yeah, the clever Frenchman. Fournier solid at recognizing when the defense isn't covering one of his teammates.
Rockets trail by 5. Here's Christopher. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game. The 11-footer. Here's Şengün. The kick out to Porter. Pass to Martin. It's rebounded by New York. They play the clock right, then go 2 for 1.
Just got to time it up right.
And that's a foul called on Kenyon Martin.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Team foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
And so here is New York. It's a 5-point game. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Porter. Burks covering. Burks against Porter. Clock at 6. Houston needs to get a shot. Lets it fly from 18. Christopher, no good.
I wouldn't say that's exactly his spot now. I mean, and you can see why.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Knicks lead by 5. We'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Now John Wall, one of the most explosive guards in the NBA, and he knows the importance of keeping teams honest with his perimeter shot.
When my jump shot's going, it opens up the floor so much more for me and my teammates and giving those guys open looks. And it's just the hard work I put in and these guys trusting and believing me and being able to knock down open shots.
Well, Greg, we've seen plenty of other players improve their jump shot during their time in the NBA.
And as he slows down with age, I think that will be the key for Wall, increasing his confidence from range.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Sharing the wing spots, Fournier and Barrett. MP out there with Toppin. And it's Burks in at the 1 spot. The first free throw is good. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Boy, the perfect blend of style and substance. MP entertains fans and dominates opponents.
Charity stripe shot. It's hauled in by MP. The Knicks leading by 5. Outside Fournier. Passes it to MP. Takes a 3. And that one is off. Last outing for the Rockets, it was a loss to Cleveland.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, and it's not easy to do. Much easier said than done, but they're capable of making it happen. It just comes down, I think, to will and desire.
Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. MP kicks to Barrett. Back to MP. And the rebound goes to Martin.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
It's good. Christopher's got 4 points this quarter. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Club City Dancers.
For the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson's checked in for MP. Randall comes in for Toppin. Manuel quickly, he's checked in for R.J. Barrett. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Burks. Now, here's Quickly. Last time out, he had 14 points. Matthews against Fournier. To the paint. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson.
Defense looking helpless here. Fournier is solid as going despite getting hit. Really strong playing through contact.
Wall against Rose. Outside, Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
So it's the Knicks now. The Rockets making the shot. Quickly finds Randall. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Randall's got his second bucket.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Here's the pass to Matthews. And here's Green outside. No good that time. The Knicks go the other way with it. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And it's Wall with the ball for the Houston Rockets. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Victory eluded them last time in New York when they took on the Knicks.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
Randall dishes to Rose. Some nice passing by New York here. Quickly with it. The three. It's rebounded by Houston. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
The Rockets with another miss. The Knicks leading by 3. Outside Rose. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you know, if you're the defense, that's all you can do. Rose is just a force on the offensive end.
Outside Green. Wood pass to Tate. Wall against Robinson. Wall kicks to Green. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Trying to find Wood. Gets it to him.
You know, it's all about getting good position, ideal position. And once Wood has that, the rest is simple.
Rose looking around. Pass to Fournier. Quickly with it. Outside Rose. Launches it. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. New York ahead. They're up by 3. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at John Wall. What a contribution so far.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The backcourt made up of Wall and Green. Matthews out there with Jayshawn Tate. And it's Wood in at center. That's the group starting the second half for Steven Silas. This is his first free throw of the game.
At the line,
yeah, he's at 81% from the line, and when we've had a chance to see him, he's had great form and continues to look confident.
You know, even in games where he hasn't been at his best this season, I mean, he still managed to get it done at the charity stripe when he gets his opportunities.
And the first thing you notice about Green, the next level athleticism, incredible burst off the dribble, and makes smooth adjustments midair.
Both free throws good from Green. And one can only imagine what Green will be like great with a little time.
And still refining his shot release, still working on getting others involved. But we haven't seen a two-guard into the league with this much potential in quite some time.
Now here's Rose. Shoots over Tate. Rose can't hit. Rockets trail. Outside Matthews. Pass to Wood. For the lead. And it's Green missing. The Knicks shooting with confidence, 50% from the field so far. Green against quickly. Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Houston Rockets are rebuilding, and that's a hard pivot for a team that, until last season, was pursuing titles. The new front office has been candid. It's presented challenges as they look to go young and stack up draft picks. They plan to make constant bets on unproven talent as they build toward the future. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Now here's Rose. Following the miss by Julius Randle. The shot's good from Quickly.
Rose, a very solid floor general. I think that's an underrated part of his game. He's excellent at finding his teammates.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Your Clutch City Texans. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get loud for your Clutch City Texans.
So for the Knicks, MP's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And it's Burks in for Derrick Rose. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Waba passes to Martin. Houston moving the ball around. Here's Christopher. Just 5 on the clock. Another shot. It's rebounded by New York. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Quickly the pass to MP. Inside. Here's Toppin. Basket counts. Toppin's got the lead up to 8 now for the Knicks.
Cannot help but to love the court sense and the vision. That's a terrific find by MP.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Porter. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Rockets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
Guys, their free throw shooting has slipped a bit since last year, but not really to the point where they should be overly concerned about it.
And he makes the first. Both shots good from the stripe. The Knicks leading by 6. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. MP finds Burks. The shot comes out, and the Rockets take it the other way. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Detroit, where they'll face the Pistons. Hit the road with that, the first of a 5-game run. And it's Mwaba missing. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for New York. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half. Toppin can't get it to go. Rockets have gone 0-5 to the start of the second quarter. Extremely cold shooting coming out of the locker room. Waba kicks to Porter. Passes to Christopher. The Rockets with another miss. The Knicks have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. To the inside. MP off target at the rim. Rockets trail by 6. Back to Porter. Nice D from Barrett. New York shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Now the pass to Quickly. Takes the 3. And Barrett gets it to go. Barrett Burks got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Burks against Porter. Inside, here's Şengün. Lead pass was put in just the right spot.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Burks, the pass to MP. Back to Burks. Pass to quickly for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Pass to Porter. To the middle. Here's Şengün. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on MP.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
The Rockets shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. He's off on the first. Both teams deciding to change it up. He hits the second from the line. And so it's the New York Knicks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We'll return shortly. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate, and how about the setup this was?
Yeah, and as a 2-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And New York looking at who they've got. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Randall no good. Rockets trail by 6. Now, here's Tate. Passes it to Wall. Shot clock at 6. Back to Tate. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
And there's the feed to Randall. The turnaround. And that one drops. And the Knicks lead by 6.
You know, Randall has a nice package. He's got a good touch, good mechanics, and he's a capable mid-range shooter.
Here's Wall. They kick it out to Green. Takes the 13-footer. That one off the back iron and out. New York leading by 6. The pass to Rose. We've gone about a minute and a half into the 4th quarter. Good in the shot.
You know, you can't let Rose get this close because when you do, he's going to cook you.
And so it's Wall. He brings it up for Houston. Floats it up for Wood. And finished off by Wood.
Wood flying up to slam down the alley-oop. Emphatic.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And great to see Wall beat a couple major injuries. Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
MP's checked in for Noel and quickly in for Alec Burks. Quickly against Green. Quickly kicks to Rose. Pass to MP. Down low. Here's Randall. And they pick up 2. Randall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Boy, that's a nice drive by Wall. He is still one of the fastest players in the league with the ball in his hands.
Rose kicks to Randall. On the wing quickly. New York moving it around. Barrett the pass to Randall. To the paint. Here's MP. Can't cash in from close range. Gets trailed by 6. Wall looking it over. Takes it inside. Over Rose. It's rebounded by Quickly.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Rockets with the rebound. There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Randall. Pass to Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for New York.
They keep piling up the assists, and they haven't cooled off at all.
They've also been pounding it inside tonight and coming away with a lot of points in the paint. I call those PIPs.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 7.
Well, there's no denying it. When Wall is healthy, he is still a major threat in this league. I mean, he's lightning quick as a point guard, and he has tremendous defensive instincts.
And so Wall nails both of them.
Crucial that he converts those shots. They've got to keep eating away at the lead.
New York calls timeout. They're up by 6. 1:36 left in the fourth quarter. Present our New Balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
And the way he's made his mark with his work inside, he's just been a slasher tonight. Always moving, getting to the basket at will, and just seemingly taking advantage of a D that was reluctant to get in his way.
There's your bully ball right there. I mean, a lot of folks think that's all Randall is a bully baller. Those big shoulders and that muscular body, he does a nice job putting them to use.
Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Rose.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Houston. Trailing by 10. Over MP. Wall, good. Wall's got 6 in the quarter.
Really like Wall's attitude on offense in this game. He's doing everything he can to create points.
Pass to Quickly. outside Rose. Inside. And out of bounds as the Rockets gain possession. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Timeout called, the Rockets.
Call timeout.
They're trailing by 8. There's 53 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
With hot attention wants the teacher.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Back to Green. And some nice passing there by Houston. And Wall kicks to Green. Here's the three. It's in! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Great pass. John Wall is really good at finding the open man.
And so they foul intentionally.
Jalen Green. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And so it's New York with it.
Houston
They've led by
foul.
as much as 10. And now we've got the intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New York. MP at the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots. He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one.
And I'm sure he would like to have had all of those, but he's still able to pad the lead.
Here's Wall. It drops. And now they trail by just 4.
John Wall wants to ball in these situations. A prime-time player who knows how to deliver.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They're leading by 4. 29 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Rose. And that's an intentional foul.
John Wall. That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Derrick Rose. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5.
You know what? We've recently been able to watch a different Rose here. I mean, a better, more efficient, more confident player. Man, I love seeing that.
So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Timeout called the Rockets. They're behind by 6. 27 seconds left in the game.
Coming on the court. Get loud for your Quad City Dancers. And your Quad City Dancers.
Seven seconds left in the fourth. Wall attacking. The Knicks pull it in. And he commits the intentional foul.
John Wall. That's his second personal foul. Fourth team foul. At the line for the Knicks, Julius Randle. At the line for 2.
Gets the first, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randle has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
Second one is good, hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And here are the Rockets now.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Not by a long shot. It's all but official.
He feeds it to MP. The layup off target. So it's New York picking up the win. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you later.
Yo, what's up, man?
Hey, what you working on?
All right, everyone, bring it in. Great game last night. One of the best I've been a part of. Let's keep that focus and energy going in today's practice. Aim to be great. We have got to find a way to create more scoring opportunities in transition. Today, we gotta work on getting easier buckets in transition.
You got it. You got it. Come on, man.
Get up,
Hey, do it.
There you go. Come get this. Come to me. Come to me. Yes. Air it out, Julius. Shot. Get it! Pressure him up! Ball. Hey, ball. Too strong. Go you. Yo, watch. Get mine. Get it. Shot! Freeze all day, baby.
Now we're rolling. One more. Let's go. Just like that.
Too easy. Now that we're done, get out there and put up some shots.
And on Tuesday, celebrate the Chinese New Year in style. Earn double XP for wearing eligible clothing items.
Here's the starting lineup for the visiting New York Knicks. At shooting guard, Emmanuel Quickly. At center, Mitchell Robinson. At small forward, R.J. Barrett. At the other guard, Derrick Rose. At the other forward position, Julius Randle. The head coach of the visiting team is Tom Thibodeau. It's time to introduce the Boston Celtics. At center, number 44, Robert Williams. At the point, 6'1", number 71, Dennis Schroeder. Starting at power forward, at 6'9", number 42, Al Horford. At guard, 6'6", number 7, Jaylen Brown. At forward, number 0, Jason Tatum. The head coach of your home team, that is the Boston Celtics.
If you're looking for a party this Saturday night, we're bringing you one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him, he says he's just getting started. He said, quote, "I don't have a ceiling. I'm just going to keep my head down and keep working and see where it leads me."
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. And here's the starting group for the New York Knicks. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Derrick Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickley. And it's Robinson in at the center position, locking down the middle. And for Boston, at the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point guard position. And so off the tip, it is New York. Outside Barrett. Pass to Quickley. Rose outside. Back to Quickley. 4-3. Drills it from deep.
No one's ever questioned his court vision. Rose playing unselfish basketball, being the leader this team needs him to be.
Williams against Robinson. Williams misses. Randall outside. Shoots over Tatum. They get it again. Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Well, this is where Mitchell Robinson can make his impact on the offensive end. Get the putback with that verticality.
Schroeder passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Launches a 3. Sinks the tray.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Known as a shot blocker coming in. Mitchell has added some discipline in that area, Doris.
Well, there's no doubt, because if you remember his first couple seasons, he was picking up way too many fouls. This guy is 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan and elite athleticism. He can stay patient, let the offensive player make his move, and still be in a position to contest. You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Just over a minute and a half in. Lets it go from the wing. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Boy, having a hard time making shots. Just 1 for 4 to start this game.
Randall, good.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Schroeder passes to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Pass to Horford. The Knicks pull it in. This game following their win against the Rockets.
You have to credit the game plan going in, especially at the offensive end, where they were just so relentless.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. And here is Williams. Outside Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Over Randall. Boston, no good that time either.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Shakes one from 10 feet. No good off the back of the rim.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
Here's Brown. Got it.
You see Jaylen Brown, he has the kind of verticality, athleticism necessary to make tough shots inside.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are dancers. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
A big group substitution here for New York. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Burks in for Rose. And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. Takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
Count it.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
Outside Burks. Brown against Barrett. Outside Fournier. Pass to MP. Back to Fournier. New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. Oh, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
Boston ball.
Burks against Smart. Outside, Brown. To the middle. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Now here's Burks. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. MP outside. Down low. Oh, got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Brown. No! They're unable to get the tying basket there. And there's the lob. Hey, great communication on the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Here's Brown. Outside Richardson. 2 on the clock.
Well, it helps to have the length and quickness of Evan Fournier to try to contest a shot. Really good job staying with his guy.
And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Knicks up 4. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And one of the game's most imposing offensive rebounders. Enes Kanter says his play can have an emotional impact.
Creates an extra position and it's demoralized the opponents. And I think it gives my teammates so much confidence. Tell them, hey, shoot it with confidence. And if you miss him, I'm going to go get it for you.
Brad, you can really sense that passion Kanter brings to the game.
You really can, B.A. I mean, he puts his heart into everything he does on and off the court.
If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
So on the floor for the Knicks, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. MP is out there with Obi Toppin, and it's Burks in at the 1. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Boston with the ball. The Knicks making their last shot. They get the rebound. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
I love that Kanter will pursue rebounds out of his area. This guy's such a powerful player who's willing to exert his will.
Now here's MP. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. Here's Richardson. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Well, the 7-footer showing how easy it can be. Enes Kanter, aggressive.
New York calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Here for New York. Robinson, he's checked in for MP. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. Quickly is checked in for Fournier. And Rose is subbed in for Burks. Now here's Quickly. Back to Barrett. Pass to Quickly. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Randle. Horford with the block.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot clock threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Smart against Quickly. And it's Smart missing.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chippy.
Here's Quickly. That shot off the mark. Smart with the defensive effort. Schroeder against Randle. Left side Tatum. Pass to Horford. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And you look at the multitude of ways, guys, in which Randle has evolved his game. Becoming a #1 scoring option has to be near the top of that list.
Here's Schroeder following the bucket by the Knicks.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Outside Tatum. He takes it in. Can't hit from in close. For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. And now Randle is getting his points from all 3 levels, Doris.
Well, the shooting range and the consistency with range is the biggest change. But this guy has also polished his footwork. He's tightened his handle. Every move he makes now is with a purpose.
So it's Boston now. The Knicks making their last shot. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is where the speed of Dennis Schroeder comes into play. When he's moving like this, the defender is in a tough spot.
At the line, Dennis Schroeder. At the line for 2 shots.
The first one falls. Well, Grant, he hails from Germany. Dennis Schroeder, one of the fastest guys in the league. He is a blur when he's on his game.
And also, let's not forget, he played 3 years professionally in his native Germany before coming to the association, and he has never looked back.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in, and the Knicks making a change here as well. Noel, he's checked in for Robinson. Both good from the line that time.
Now, it took some time, but Schroeder found a home with the Celtics. Now, he didn't get the big payday he was hoping for, but a short deal still allows him to prove what he can do. A great deal to bring a talent like Schroeder to this Boston team. I actually like this fit. I think it's going to work well for both.
Now here's Quickly. He's got 5. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the Knicks, Emmanuel Quickly. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
Let's remember, this guy is a 5-star recruit when he played 2 seasons at Kentucky. Emmanuel quickly improved tremendously his sophomore year and then got drafted late first round back in 2020.
Gibson's checked in for New York. And quickly drops them both. And the way quickly burst onto the scene as a rookie. Scouts may have underestimated his readiness, Doris.
Right, overall, boy, he played like a top 10 pick. He did hit a bit of a rookie wall midseason, but then he was able to right the ship and make the most of his minutes.
Now here's Schroeder. 13 points in the win against Golden State.
And with all the attention he drew offensively, he did a great job of just kicking to the open man.
Rose against Horford. Now here's Rose. He's guarded closely. Outside Barrett. Pass to quickly. Takes a 3. Tatum pulls it in.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And they'll get another chance. Brown with it. Now here's Tatum. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
The other thing, he really changed the pace of the game when you consider how many free throws he shot. Drawing fouls is an art, and really, he has mastered that part of the game.
Out to Rose. Quickly from outside. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's the Knicks. They lead by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Emmanuel quickly with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the hustle he's shown on the glass.
At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Schroeder in at the point. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Well, that's a case where a guy's trying to make a play, trying to take it up strong, but the defense was ready.
Outside Tatum. Over Rose. No good. A bit long that time.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Schroeder with it, making a mark on the offensive end, scoring around 13 a game. Got a hand on it.
How about Randall with the send-it-back block? Nicely done, Julius. Boy, that makes him 0 for 3 to start the second half. Not the start you were hoping for here.
Now here's Rose. And right now, he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. 5 on the clock. To the inside, Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randall. Get off your feet, young sir.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Pass to Brown. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum.
Boy, that was a much-needed bucket in the second half, and now 1 for 5.
Now a timeout called by New York.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
The Celtics dancers. Fans, your Celtics dancers.
some changes here for the Celtics. Johnson, he's checked in for Williams. Richardson comes in for Jaylen Brown. And Smart subbed in for Schroeder. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Julius Randle. Fournier's checked in for Quickly. And it's Burks in for Rose. And you know, in the under-25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Pass to Tatum. Back to Johnson. Second chance shot. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They host the Pistons after this one. That'll be the first of 3 games played at home. Shot is good by Barrett.
Boy, you've got to be shot ready in catch and shoot situations, and we know RJ's got a quick trigger.
Tatum against Barrett. And Tatum, here we go. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Toppin's shot is off. Boston trailing. Now Smart. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Tatum passes to Richardson. Oh, MP with a block.
Gotta commend the hustle from MP. Fantastic work staying alert on defense and coming up with the block.
Well, good vision from the inside and kicking it to the perimeter.
Here's Fournier. After the basket by Boston. MP outside. Back to Fournier. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter. MP, the pass to Fournier. Up and over Richardson. The shot by Fournier, no good. It's a close game here in Boston. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
A great job to establish position and square up.
Noel, he's checked in for New York.
Substitution.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference.
The Celtics making a switch here. Brown's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Quickly's checked in. Boston again missing.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Pass to Toppin. Quickly outside. Over Williams, and it's Quickly with a miss. The Celtics shooting about 31% here in quarter number 3. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Smart. And it's blocked by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
To the paint. Here's Burks. Off the mark, and the drought continues. He got it up. Doesn't go for him. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Knicks out in front. They lead by 3. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau on a recent huddle.
Make sure we're talking on defense. Make sure we're talking, everyone get down. We got to be more active. We got to make some hustle plays. Trace the ball, read the ball, move on the fly to the ball. Everybody talk. We need some hustle play.
Well, wanting his guys to be more aggressive, Coach Thibodeau.
Yeah, just demanding that they be better in every area of the game right now.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. And on the floor for New York here in the fourth, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Nerlens Noel, and it's Randall in at the three. Pass to Brown. Schroeder against Rose. Let's go with a three. And Schroeder with the three.
Well, you can see Schroeder willing to take more and more threes. If you're going to stay in the league, you've got to make them.
Here's Quickley. And the shot no good, a bit short.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
Brown passes to Williams, and Williams punches it home.
After being behind for so long, they must be relieved to finally get this thing tied up.
Oh, it got ugly there for a stretch. Nothing was working, but they've come back and have a chance to seal the deal.
Now here's Schroeder. At the drive. Soft touch off the glass. Schroeder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Dennis Schroeder taking advantage of the pick and roll action. Very good decision maker.
Rose against Schroeder. Can they get it? Rose with the bucket.
Rose.
The Celtics have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Timeout called. The Celtics.
With the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
Checked in for Boston. Tatum comes in for Smart. MP's checked in for New York. Barrett comes in for Noel. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, the head coach for the Celtics had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, quote, "It all comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs." Inspiring words, guys.
Thank you for that, Allie.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Now here's Randall. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Zero rim protection. Unforgivable in a tight ball game like this.
You know, we talk about execution offensively coming down the stretch. To me, it's as important defensively, and they didn't have it.
Back to Schroeder. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
And Dennis Schroeder has proven historically he is unafraid in big moments, and he delivers big time.
Rose, the pass to MP. Outside Barrett. Randall outside. Over to the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Rose. Schroeder with a rebound. Boston has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Here's Brown. Williams in the post. Covered by MP. And that one drops. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead.
You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 5. 1:43 left in the fourth quarter. balance player of the game, Derrick Rose.
Yeah, really the standout element of this game tonight was his offense. His ability to get inside by cutting the defense to shreds, finding lanes, even making them, and relentlessly attacking the hoop.
Horford, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Rose. Here's MP. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Rose. Rose has got 4 assists now tonight. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brown with it. Randall's in his pocket. From 9 feet out. Brown can't hit. New York trailing. Quickly outside. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum. Williams passes to Brown. Left side Schroeder. Pass to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. 6 to shoot. And here's Brown for 3. That shot is off. Now the Knicks take it the other way. 43 seconds left in the game. And here's Barrett. Randall outside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
NBA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
Brown draws the double. To the right side. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Quickly with a rebound.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the top.
And Boston calls time here. They're leading by 3. 9 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter.
Celtics answer.
So they foul intentionally.
Derrick Rose. That's his second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Celtics, Dennis Schroeder. At the line for 2 shots.
He gets the first, and that gives him a 4-point cushion.
One thing Dennis Schroeder has proven is that he can be an effective player whether he's starting or coming off the bench. This is a versatile guard, and maybe his best attribute, confidence.
Huge moment. He steps up and sinks the final daggers.
Now a timeout called by New York. They're behind by 5. 8 seconds left in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
No doubt. They've got to get a quick bucket here.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's MP. Horford with a steal. And the foul called on MP. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Third team foul. At the line, Al Horford. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, Al Horford, one of the most respected veterans in this league. Why? Well, he's unselfish, and it's always about team first.
And he does get the second one. And that increases the lead to 6. So we see the Celtics get the win here. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd for giving them such a big boost toward the end. It really kept this team's energy high.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
Yo, what's up, man? Good game last night.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV, and guess what? It's official. The NBA 2K League's 5th season draft will be taking place on February 26th.
Always a ton of style coming through the tunnel in New York City. The Knicks confident and composed as they get set to take their home court. The tallest building in the United States, One World Trade Center. Looking glorious tonight as we come to you from New York. Greetings and best wishes for a happy holiday season from all of us at 2K Sports as we get set for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Last year, COVID presented a lot of challenges. The Raptors, for one, played the whole season in Tampa. Their star, Fred VanVleet, said the NBA is a balance of the love and joy of one of the best sports in the world mixed with a billion-dollar industry. Kevin, he's hoping this season's journey is more pleasure than business.
I know, David, it's a pleasure working with you. Thanks for that one. And two conference rivals squaring off tonight, Steve. This has the feel of a playoff game.
Kevin, these teams have had their battles in the past. It's always fun to see them match up.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Isaiah Stewart out there with Lyles. Then it's Sadiq Bey. And it's Lee in at the point. And for New York, in the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Emmanuel Quickly. And it's Robinson in at the 5 spot.
Here we go.
It'll be the Knicks off the tip. Rose against Lee. Rose, no good. Here's Magruder. Off target with his 3. Bey against Barrett. Driving in. Banked in off the glass.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Lee passes to Bey. Pass to Magruder. 5 on the clock. That one's not going to go. Randall with some nice D. Quickly finds Randall. He gets that one.
I wonder if Randall even felt that contact. So strong in the upper body.
Here's Lee, and there's the pass to Magruder. Unable to get that one. And New York the other way now. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
Well, they couldn't buy a bucket at times, and that's frustrating. And that game was not their friend.
Bad shot selection can put you in a hole, which can make you desperate, which can lead to even more bad shots.
Detroit with the ball. The Knicks making the shot. Out to Lee. Beyond the arc. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
New York ball.
For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Passes it to Barrett. And here is Quickly. Back to Barrett. No good with the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Bey, no good.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Barrett kicks to Rose. New York moving the ball around. Quickly the pass to Randall. Randall is doubled. A slam dunk by Robinson.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another. Really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
checked in for Randall. Then for the Pistons, Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Trey Lyles. And Josh Jackson subbed in for Rodney Magruder. To the middle, stolen by Robinson. To the inside. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Obi Toppin's checked in for the Knicks. Burks comes in for Derrick Rose. And then for Detroit, Diallo comes in for Sadiq Bey. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Saban Lee. The free throw drops for Quickly. With COVID shortening the season and the schedule being tinkered with, Steve, do you think the NBA will make permanent changes to the season schedule?
You know, I don't think so. I think the length of games will go back to normal. I do think they might have a mid-season tournament. There's been talk of that, but so far, I think the games will reduce just because of COVID. It should go back to normal.
So here's Burks, following the bucket by the Pistons. Kicks it to Toppin. In the corner, Barrett with it. To the paint. Here's MP. It's hauled in by Stewart. And it's Joseph with the ball. He'll bring it up for Detroit. 9-point game. Offensive rebound. Outside for Jackson. 6 to shoot. Detroit needs to get off a shot. Diallo, no good. Now the Knicks with it. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Burks, the pass to MP. It's Barrett on the wing. Back to MP. Detroit with the rebound. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, how about that first step there by Jackson on his way to the cup, showing the vertical, and the defense really just doesn't have any answers.
Now, here's Burks. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. Stewart's got 5 rebounds tonight. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Jackson finds Diallo. Back to Jackson. Olynyk trying to break loose. Jackson misses. It's Barrett on the wing. And so it's the New York Knicks bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Coach Tom Thibodeau has made his mark with this scrappy New York Knicks team. All-star Julius Randle talked about Thibodeau's leadership.
He has us all bought in. You can't really ask for more than that. A coach who's going to lead us and have everybody buy in, and we're seeing the results. We're seeing the fruits of our labor.
Right, we see it every game. They certainly play hard for him.
And getting that level of buy-in that Randall described, where players are ready to run through a wall for you, says a lot about Thibs' ability to galvanize that locker room.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Knicks so far, what do you guys think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They've got MV, Fournier out there with Alec Burks. Then there's Toppin. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge. Thank you, Kevin.
Well, Sadiq Bey was the 19th pick in 2020 out of Villanova, and he made an immediate impact for the Pistons. Dwayne Casey said he's a coach's dream, adding he's made himself into one of the top three-point shooters of his class. Defender, and he's just scratching the surface. Guys, not bad for a rebuilding team.
You're right, they got a good one. Thanks. Pass to Joseph. Here's Olynyk. Outside, Joseph. Pistons keep it alive. Stewart.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
That's his first personal. First team foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
Free throw good, Stewart. So for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for MP. Julius Randle comes in for Toppin. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Burks. So Detroit going with an almost entire new group here. Trey Lyles checked in for Olynyk. Bay comes in for Josh Jackson. Rodney McGruder's checked in for Diallo. Saban Lee's subbed in for Joseph. Here's Fournier. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his first
And a lot of players want a voice in team strategy. And I've always wondered, Greg, is there a downside for coaches letting their players get too involved?
I mean, there is a belief that you can have too many cooks in the kitchen, right? But if a player knows his stuff, it's worth at least hearing them out, if only to keep those open lines of communication.
The first one falls. That one is no good. The Pistons trailing. Out to the right wing. Bay against Fournier. Stewart misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Randle throws it down.
Apparently no one willing to step in Randle's way, and you can see why.
Pass to Lyles. Stewart trying to get open. Shots good by Lyles. Lyles got his first 2 points of the night.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
New York moving the ball around. Randle outside. From 13, it's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got rebound number 8 now on the night. The pass to Lyles. And Bay now top of the key. It's good. This game is all even.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left now here in the second. Rose dishes to Randle, and good that time. 6 points for Julius Randle.
Tremendous vision D-Rose has, always finding ways to make an impact.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
T-shirt time. Your Knicks City Dancer. R.J. Barrett, Emmanuel quickly.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Magruder. They grab their own miss. And Stewart gets it to go.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Now, here's Quickly. He's tightly guarded. Bay against Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Rose. He can't get that one. The Pistons go the other way with it. Pass to Bay. Back to Lee. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Rose. It's hauled in by Lyles. And it's Detroit's ball. They're on a 14-5 run here. Magruder kicks to Lee. Back to Magruder. Count it, good. Now it's a 4-point Piston lead.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Lyles against Randall. Going inside. No one on him, and he makes the easy one. Randall's got 8.
Pretty skilled with the face-up game. Randall creating for himself right there.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. The Pistons on top, ending the second quarter with a massive 16-7 run. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Julius Randle.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
And many of those quality shots have been jumpers. A very high percentage of those in the first half.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Detroit, we've got Trey Lyles. He's out there with Isaiah Stewart. Lee out there with Bay. And it's Magruder in at the 2. Quickly the pass to Randall. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Bay against Barrett. Lets it go from 11. Here's Lyles in the dunk by Lyles.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
Pistons leading by 4. Lee kicks to Bay. To Magruder. Lee against Rose. No good from Lee. And Barrett has got the ball here for the Knicks. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
Explosive off the bounce with great body control. Barrett's most effective when going downhill.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Knicks. MP's checked in for Robinson. Toppin comes in for Randall. And Fournier subbed in for Derrick Rose. Detroit also making some changes. Josh Jackson comes in for Isaiah Stewart. And it's Joseph in for Rodney McGruder. Here's Jackson. And stolen by MP. Throws it up high. Great communication on the alley-oop. Toppin's got the game tied up here for New York.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You gotta love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Despite their record, there is optimism around the Detroit Pistons. Killian Hayes said, "We have a fun team. We love seeing each other succeed. We've got a bright future." And Coach Dwayne Casey says, "If we bring this same type of intensity, toughness each and every night, then good things will happen." Kevin, back to you.
Detroit tough. Good stuff, DA. Thanks. And Joseph kicks to Lyles. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Tries from 10. The pass to Bay. Detroit, no good that time either. The Knicks have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Toppin passes to Barrett. The feed now to MP. Bay against Fournier. Passes it to Toppin. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Toppin's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Outside Joseph. On the wing, Jackson. Covered by MP. No good from Lee. And here are the Knicks. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Here's Quickly. Rebound, Detroit. Lyles got 6 rebounds now in the game. Got a piece of it. Jackson against Quickly. Jackson misses. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. And Fournier kicks to MP. Pass to Fournier. It's over Bay. The shot's good from Fournier. And the Knicks lead by 4.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
Let's see if Coach can get them back on the right track.
Because right now it feels like the pace is being dictated to them. They need to go back to playing their brand of basketball.
Your Knicks City Dancer. Your Knicks City Dancer.
For the Pistons, Olenek is checked in for Lyles, and Diallo subbed in for Saban Lee. Here's Joseph. He's still scoreless so far in this one. To the middle to end the cold streak. He lays it in.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Down low. And MP gets it to go on the assist by Burks.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now Jackson. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Clock at 6. Wide open, couldn't capitalize.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Knicks lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. In the forward positions, Barrett and Randall. Rose is out there with Alec Burks. And it's Noel in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the 5 for New York right now. Now, here's Barrett. Fader on the way. It's hauled in by Stewart.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
And here's Bay. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the league.
The Knicks making a switch here. Robinson's checked in. Now here's Diallo. 6 to shoot. And the shot goes in. Diallo's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Pistons. Pass to Barrett. Here's Randall. Robinson down low. Guarded by Stewart. Robinson misses. The Pistons trail it. Here's Magruder. And the pass to Stewart. He kicks to Olynyk. Back to Stewart. Pistons passing it around. Here's Magruder. No good off the front iron. And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. Here he goes. Magruder with the rebound.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
Back to Diallo. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Knicks have gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Inside, here's Randall, and they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
The sheer power on full display. Julius Randle can get hit and still finish plays.
So for the Knicks, MP's checked in for Robinson, and quickly in for Alec Burks. Miles checked in for Detroit. Lee comes in for Diallo.
One shot.
When it comes to addressing his weaknesses, the right hand, the range, Randle has put in the work.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Bay with it. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. No good that time. Quickly the pass to MP. Randall against Bay. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
The rugged nature of Randall's game, just daring defenders to foul him.
At the line for New York, Julius Randle. At the line, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good from Randall. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Bay against Barrett. And he jams it with authority.
And once he gets clear off the screen, there is no stopping him.
No, not when there's a flush waiting to happen.
That's a big-time move and a big-time finish.
Now, here's Quickly. Feeds to MP. Kicks it to Randall. 6 on the shot clock. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Detroit making a switch. Stewart's checked in. Pistons trail by 5. Now Bay passes to Lee. Back to Bay. Now here's Lyons. Lee outside. Lets a floater go. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Rose attacking, lays it up and banks it in. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Very aggressive Derrick Rose, so efficient on how he attacks the hoop.
1:16 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And here is Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Now, here's Barrett. Rose with the ball. Pass to MP. Back to Rose. And here is Quickly. To the middle. MP passes to Randall. Dishes it to MP. Good on the bucket. And now it's a 9-point New York lead.
And it's just competing. You know, giving your best when it matters most.
It's called killer instinct. It's one thing to be close at the end. It's another to finish.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. They're down by 9. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Present the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
41 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Jackson with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Jackson, that's good.
And Jackson isn't bashful about pulling up from the mid-range. He just has a nice-looking stroke from that spot on the floor.
Now, here's Burks. Outside Gibson. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Jackson. Here's MP. Back to Gibson. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul.
Josh Jackson.
That is his first foul of the game.
Personal. Third team foul. At the line for the Knicks, MP. At the line, one shot.
Free throw good, MP.
Into the line.
And there haven't been too many players who had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
5 to shoot. MP. It doesn't go for him. And So it's the Knicks with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. See you next time.
You